Mr. Samir Saran, Chair CyFy and President ORF, dignitaries and delegates, I express my thanks for having invited me to address CyFy 2021. The theme of the session, that is India being a content subcontinent, is one that is close to my heart and a story that has billion voices. And let me begin by saying that I'm glad we could all connect virtually. Over its 10 editions, CyFy has brought together a diverse community of experts, thinkers, policymakers, and technologists to deliberate new ideas and innovations from around the world. It's important that communities communicate and it allows us to chart a new path and open doors for collaborative efforts, both at the local as well as the global level. During the COVID-19 pandemic, communication has taken a new meaning and content has taken a new dimension altogether. The pandemic is an important turning point in modern history. The last 18 months have changed the world. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a great impact on our lives. And the pandemic has mandated that we reimagine our future, recalibrate our goals, and realign our efforts. It has brought disruption, but not dampened our spirits, nor our determination to make this the defining century for New India. And that is why it is even more crucial that we engage with our partners for the sustainable future of a billion at home and the world as a whole. Vasudevaya Kutumbakam. The whole world is one family is our guiding mantra in all spheres, and most importantly, as we look to achieve 1 billion vaccination in a few days from now, along with our Vaccine Maitri initiative that has covered over 95 nations of the world. While the world looks inwards at its own problems, India is rapidly building its capacities in nearly every sector to provide solutions. Prime Minister Modi has provided a strategic vision for looking at numerous opportunities hidden in these challenges. Let me begin by talking about UPI Bheem clubbed with the Jam Trinity, Jan Dhan, Aadhaar and Mobile, which has created an unmatched robust digital infrastructure with last mile connectivity. So today, more than a billion biometric identities, more than a billion bank accounts, and more than a billion cell phones give India by far the biggest digital public infrastructure in the world that is also shaping a billion new dreams. This is an opportunity, a market and transformation unlike any other in the world. In fact, India's tectonic growth of mobile handset and internet usage is a hotbed for micro entrepreneurship. This is creating ripples in the e-commerce world, and I can proudly say that the tsunami of tomorrow will ride on this foundational wave we have built. Not only are the world's greatest tech giants in awe of these immensely successful, relevant innovations, but also nations of the world are lining up to adopt these for their own citizens. There are opportunities to solve problems in every sector. This is New India, where policy making is matching the pace of technology. Governance has become anticipatory rather than being reactive, and industry is innovating, keeping pace with today's requirement. Powered with the youthful energy of 1.35 billion Indians, we are marching towards realizing the dream of Atmanirbhar Bharat, which is not just self-sufficient, but also an India that is working closely with its partner nations in deploying innovative, sustainable, and tech-based solutions for the world. At India's Information and Broadcasting Ministry, we are gearing up for the challenges of the present and the future. And let me elucidate, we believe in citizen-centric communication, which is in synchronized, transparent, and disseminated in a real-time manner across media and social media landscape in the country. Our focus is also on ensuring communication to the last mile in various regional languages and platforms. Our government firmly believes that the right information empowers citizens to make the right decisions. In fact, we are also geared up to tackle the issues of fake news. To put it in humor, from the ice age of millions of years ago, we are now in the infodemic age of today. The pandemic situation has aggravated this issue the world over, and I'm happy to share that India is a founding member and signatory of the International Partnership for Information and Democracy. The Government of India has responded to the challenges of fake news and fake narrative through swift and clear communication based on science and facts during this pandemic period. Ensuring regular and authentic flow of information has been important policy. Our ministry has already taken numerous measures, such as setting up a fact-check unit within the Press Information Bureau, apart from the notification of the Digital Media Ethics Code in Feb 2021. Moving on, as some of you already aware, this is India's 75th year of independence and we are celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. We are showcasing not only our progress across sectors over the past 75 years, but also where India aims to be as we mark the 100th year of independence. This presents immense opportunities in content creation and dissemination at all levels, in all regional languages, domestically as well as globally. We are no longer the land of snake charmers. India is the land of laptops and billion-dollar unicorns. India is a marketplace that every global brand wishes to enter. We are a young, growing skilled workforce, and we are a democratic nation driven by the aspiration of 1 billion, and with that comes the demand. India's marketplace is both offline and online. In fact, there is a saying now, if it works in India, it will work anywhere in the world. And that's true. Your business may be in tech, but sooner or later, tech will enter and disrupt your business. So India offers diversity in every way you can imagine, to test and try your products, services, and ample content of every kind. And this is the India story. And the story of India is one that is read and seen around the world, on platform and languages people prefer, at the time and place of their choosing, thanks to the various OTT players and online platforms. The COVID-19 pandemic has accelerated and allowed people to travel, explore, and understand the world even more from the leisure of their own living rooms and on the go. This is a great time for content creation. From mobile films to music to shows, there is no looking back. And India, being the largest producer of feature films across the world, has been a global leader in the traditional creative sector. India also has the second largest paying TV market in the world in terms of subscribers and growing at the rate of 7.5% year-on-year basis. Our ministry is supporting the generation of creating content to facilitate ease of doing business, building capacity through skill development and creating last mile market. Whether it's through the National Film Development Corporation or production of documentaries through the film division, and through promotion of the creative content through participation in international film festivals or international festivals abroad, such as Berlin, Cannes, Venice, Toronto International Film Festival. A few weeks from now, I'm extending an early invitation to all of you. The International Film Festival of India kicks off in Goa with a segment of BRICS Film Festival. And let me give you a heads up. IFFI this year will be hybrid and there will be new aspects and opportunities that will interest you, both from a content as well as a commerce perspective. Let me also share that just a few weeks ago, I was in Leh, Ladakh for the first Himalayan Film Festival, where we showcased some of the finest regional content. Regional cinema is both popular and growing. And in fact, film festivals are also organized in Sikkim, Manipur, Karnataka, Kerala, Dharamshala, etc. Let me put it in this way. India is a land of storytellers, and our tales have captured the imagination of the world. India's wide variety of stories rightly makes us the content subcontinent. And we aim to be the world's post-production hub in the times ahead. We are already doing world-class post-production for films from around the world. Some of your favorite films were produced here. Further, the film entertainment industry has a huge employment opportunity, and we are leapfrogging into a digital era of content, filmmaking, and not to forget film archiving for the future generations. Today, so many of those engaged in filmmaking are young, and they are a powerhouse for fresh content and new narratives. We have also taken a lot of steps to support, connect, and promote this aspect. We also promote exchange of content with other countries through audio-video co-production agreements. In fact, 100% FDIs is allowed in the film sector. The government has also increased the FDI limit in cable and DTH satellite platforms from 74% to 100%. Further, our film training institutes such as FTII and as SRFTI run regular as well as short-term courses for skill upgradation in films and TV sector. There are opportunities to collaborate as we enter the age of animation, graphics, and extensive visual effects. In fact, these are some emerging areas: OTT, animation, VFX, gaming, and comics, or in short, AVGC. India is currently the world's fastest growing OTT streaming market and is likely to grow at an estimated CAGR of 28.6% over the next 4 years. We are already developing an animation, visual effects, gaming, comic center of excellence in Mumbai. Again, there is a huge opportunity here. Moving on, a burning question on everyone's mind is, as a filmmaker or producer looking to shoot or produce in India, what are the facilities that can help them? We have set up the Film Facilitation Office to ease filming in the country and position India as the preferred destination for filmmakers across the world. The FFO is a single window facilitation mechanism for film permissions for both international and domestic filmmakers. All relevant film information is available, including guidelines for filming at airports, railway, aerial filming, etc. There is also a separate category of visa for filmmakers. India allowing multiple entry facility to simplify entry of international filmmakers, cast and crew to India. In fact, pre-COVID, 11 production from US sought permission to film in India. Some of the notable US projects that filmed in India in the last few years were Tenant, White Tiger, The Bear, Extraction, Skater Girl, etc. In fact, the media and entertainment sector builds on three unique propositions India offers: abundant and competent labor, ever-growing consumption expenditure, and a diverse culture and linguistic heritage. Where else in the world do you have these powered by the extensive footprint of mobile, internet, and digitalization? Think about it. And before I end, let me emphasize that India is the second most digitally connected country, accounting for 13% of the global internet user base. It is hotbed of cultural diversity, with over hundreds of dialects and languages, and a variety of dance forms, music, and art. India's media and entertainment ecosystem is a sunrise sector expected to generate 4 trillion Indian rupees annually by 2025. With this unique combination of connectivity, culture, and commerce, India is poised to serve as the epic center of the post-transatlantic culture consensus. Truly is a content subcontinent for the world. India is open for business and is fueling the next big idea. India is open for collaboration in content creation and production. And India is innovating in its villages and urban workstations. Today, there is a paradigm shift in how government functions and responds. Under Prime Minister Modi's leadership, we are excited about the future because we are ideating, innovating, and implementing in the present, unlike before. Today, the India story is being written and defined by the Indians. With these words, I would like to end. Thank you to the Observer Research Foundation for having invited me. Thank you, Sameerji. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.